Hi, hello. It's good to be with you. We decided to record this because it would be easier in terms of timing, etc. Something that we would like to share is something that God was sharing with Rosanna and myself, that these two words are very well combined. The Lord was speaking to me about Joshua chapter 3 verses 4 and 5, in which we can find this word that is written that says, you will go to a place that you've never been before. And verse 5 says, consecrate yourself, because tomorrow the Lord will do amazing things among you. So the word that you haven't not been here before come from the Hebrew, and that means to jump obstacles that goes beyond the limits, that go beyond the establishment, and those who doesn't have the word no in the vocabulary. In other words, this is a description of what we understand of a YWAMer, a pioneer, someone that is a visionary. And I believe this is a season in which we're going to see amazing things happening. New things are going to be developed. We believe that we are going to go beyond the limits that never have been before. But there is a requisite that I think is very linked with the word that the Lord has been speaking recently. It's about consecrate. It's about holiness. And I think this is very connected with the word pruning. I think this is what has been resonated in me in this time. The word pruning with the word consecration. Because the Lord, again, wants to do amazing things, and we will see things that we never seen before. So I would like to hand it over to Rosanna that have the other part of the word that we have received.
Yes, we were thinking about this concept of 3.0. And this is a concept that comes from the evolution of the internet through the years, but it's much more than a technological concept. It's a philosophical concept that have, even for us, spiritual consequences. This is a new way of thinking. This is a new way of doing things. This is a new way of bringing new structures. This is a new way of being. That means that this is a kind of new mindset, a kind of new paradigm that is has been adopted by the University of the Nation, as Tom Broomer was sharing, but also is adopted by it is adopted by the mission in general. And I would like to show you what we have been written in our whiteboard for you to have a better idea what is this about. Okay, we have here the internet evolution through the years. In the 90s, at the beginning of the 21st century, the web has been in this evolution. In the 90s, we had this web 1.0 that is unidirectional, is about the relationship between the web and the user. It's just a way of just read the information, and as I said, the communication is unidirectional. The web 2.0 is bidirectional, because you can see that is the relationship between the web and the user that is generated, and where the communication is interactive. In this kind of web, you get services. In the web 1.0, you just have information. Yes, for example, Facebook, so that all the social media aspect has been born during that period of the web. And finally, we have the web 3.0 that has been coined, this concept in 2006, but then was starting to operate in 2010, which is more multidirectional. And the main thing about this web 3.0 is that the semantic aspect of the web, where the computer in a way become a kind of human being understanding the meaning of the words and trying to supply and try to provide for the desires of the users. You can read and you can take a photo of this, of what we have been written, just to have more or less a general idea of this 3.0 in the aspect of the technology. But it's very important for us to share with you what God has been speaking to us about the 3.0. And God said that this is a new time where we need to extend ourselves even more towards the society, through the spheres of society. And He has revealed to us that the 1.0 is the importance of our relationship with God, is how God connect with us, and how God, the presence of God in us as individuals, as missionaries, but also in our ministries. The 2.0 is about our relationship with the community, with one another, in a way that we preach the gospel to other people, in the way that we disciple our people in our communities. Is this relationship aspect of our mission that is so important. And the 3.0 is how we as a community, we extend ourselves to the society and impact the society. In these times, I have heard some concept that come from this idea of the 3.0, that is, for example, in regard with leadership. I have read about books that speak about the polycentric kind of leadership, having in mind this multi-directional way of the 3.0 to communicate and to connect with others. And also in the area of missionology, we don't see anymore one nation to send missionaries to the needy nations, but missions now are nations to nations, and nations to send missionaries to nations in this multi-directional way. And we see how this 3.0 is really influencing us in a tremendous way.
Thank you.